Welcome back to another non-stop Antonio reaction. We're going to be watching That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, episode 5 from season 3, titled Meeting of Both Sides. We know from the last episode that Rimuru and friends are trying to build their nation, try to help people around them, build a new path with anti-magic. Now we have Hinata and the other knight meeting and possibly coming to see Rimuru. I'm assuming that's what Meeting of Both Sides means. So I'm kind of hoping that we get a little bit more action. It's been 5 episodes, we haven't really seen much, but I am excited to follow along this anime and see what comes from it. So with that, let's jump into my reaction and then review for this week's episode. I am curious to see what comes from this because, again, like I said, we didn't really get much the last couple episodes. We got the meeting of the knights. I'm gonna forget all of these guys' names within a minute. Oh, they're insulting Hinata. She's like the outcast of the knights. Oh, never mind. This guy is, he's defending her. And this guy is too. Oh, she's a captain. That makes a lot of sense. I feel like I knew that. It really feels like a lot of these characters can have a lot of personality. I'm excited. You know, it's always cool to meet new characters that have a lot of personality rather than just being side ones that have nothing. Look, you know, there's the peaceful nation, living their best lives. Yeah, Rimuru is genuine. He's not a bad guy. You gotta all trust him, guys, because he was human at one point. Yeah, I like how they couldn't confirm his presence as Veldora is literally walking around the town. They just don't see a giant dragon, so they're kind of like, oh, he's not around. Oh, he was just giving her shit, and now she had something entrusted in him? Ah, it's all the Fallen Youth information. Ah, looks like Edward's gonna try to attack again. I like how they're saying if Demon Lord Rimuru is involved, and it kind of is because it's Diablo's plan. Ooh, look, he doesn't want to pay. There's no Demon Lord that would let it slide. No, these guys seem like they're a little bit smarter than give them credit for. They're already kind of figuring it out. Ooh, Hinata kind of doubting herself from before. Okay, look, as the plot thickens about what's going on here. She seems like one of those characters that might be a little bit of a liar. I don't know, she seems a little sus. You see, they pacified Veldora by giving him some manga. That's how you do it. God Luminous. Oracle time. The only one who can control Veldora is Demon Lord Rimuru. It's kind of true. Oh. Well, right away, they're like, okay, we're not going to be messing with them for the time being anyways. The 10 Great Saints. Okay, we got a full name. But why not? Fallen Youth was just terrible people anyways. Screw them. Nah, you should just ignore Fallen Youth. Who cares about them? So it looks more like they're more worried about them meddling with Fallen Youth than anything. Well, at least all the other saints, just not Hinata.
すでに敵だとみなされている可能性が高い今、 彼らの行動は黙認するしかないでしょうね。
それは西方聖教会のひいてはあなたの失敗であって、我がルベリオスの失敗ではない。
そう。だから全ては私の独断だったと言い張。
Oh, she's taking all responsibility? I feel like that's gonna get her bunted from being captain. I think the question ends up falling down. Is this episode just gonna be another, like, we're all gonna sit in a meeting? Because we're already halfway through and we're just talking. I mean, I don't mind the talking, it builds on everything, but it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I want to see more. But also, it doesn't always have to be fighting, so I get it. That's true. He doesn't want to fight you guys. Yes, we can all trust Rimuru. Oh, Hinata might not be all bad. You know, she might be actually half decent. Otherworlder. There we go. There we go. Okay. I forgot we kind of discovered that. Oh shit, look, even more regrets of her action. By the Eastern merchants she's putting it together. She's actually pretty smart. Okay, they really make Rimuru look creepy as shit there. I don't think he wants to take revenge, guys. Don't worry about it. It's kind of true. It must come first. You gotta understand what he's thinking. Hinata believing that Rimuru is good-natured is good. It's good, because again, he's always doing is trying to make a good nation, so it's good to see other characters are seeing this. Okay, it's time to see what the Archbishop, the one that's being manipulated by Diablo, is here to say. Here we go, walking in right with the message. Excuse me, what the hell is this? Why are you so surprised? What's going on? Who is this? Why are they here? Just 3 floating guys in the sky? Who are these guys? Yeah, exactly. Hinata, come on, tell us, who are these guys? They're the members of the 7 luminaries. Huh? Okay, so we just got some more people. Some more lore dropping out of nowhere, the ones that signed her for her trials she did. Oh, that's not good. This feels like it's gonna backfire completely now that these guys are here. I love watching that scene. Just watching Rimuru just demolish them is always... It's just always so... not appealing. I'm trying to think of the word, but I can't. Satisfying. That's the word. I mean, I'd probably be utterly terrified as well. As all the lasers come, or all the water beams come and kill everyone. I feel like they're getting closer. They're getting closer to what it is, but they don't actually know what Rimuru did there. Dude, everyone's just shocked at the moment that they were all murdered. I mean, to be fair, that's what they get. Lord of Darkness, Guy Crimson, and the Destroyer of Meline Nava. Ooh. So I didn't realize there's only 2 great demon lords. So that's kind of interesting to see that Guy is also one. And I mean, Malim as well, but we already knew Malim was strong. As it turns out, I have this. Pulls out a magic orb, right? Wasn't it a magic orb from last episode? Ah, yes, it was. What? Okay, I'm lost in the sauce now. What the hell's going on?
おいおい、君は剣の腕は確かだが、頭の方には問題があるようだね。
Oh, what a savage.
だし無用と日向が言っただろう。
邪魔なクレイマンを消したから次は私の番ということ。不自然ね。わざわざこんなタイミング。
It doesn't feel right. That's why I'm very confused. I thought, is Diablo manipulating something here? Ooh, I wonder if these guys are manipulating it actually. That could be a thing too. Huh, I don't trust these guys either. I feel like they're up to something as well. That's why I'm a little confused at the moment. Ooh, she gets a cool new sword? It's pretty badass. The Dragon Buster. I think it's Bust Dragon. What they want is for me to get rid of Beldora. Yeah, that's why I think they're manipulating her. But she's not dumb. She kind of realizes it. Ooh, is Hinata gonna, you know, betray the order now? Ooh, that sounds interesting. Untrustworthy. Those old men, untrustworthy.
それに心配しなくても戦いになると決まったわけではないわよ。今回も大丈夫よ、ニコラウス。何も心配いらないわ。
Oh god, those are famous last words. I know whenever that happens, something bad is about to happen. We're maintaining a road, throwing a festival. Oh, they're already gonna meet before the end of the episode?
騎士が4名、日向に追従するように動き出しました。たった4名だと？日向は俺たちと戦うつもりなのかな？
Look, this is Rimuru being confused as shit right now. Oh my god, people are just manipulating everything behind the scenes at this moment. Like every time they try to do something, someone else manipulates something, and then someone else manipulates something, and then someone else does it. What? Wait. Huh? So the old men were manipulating him. So they probably killed him, took the orb because they knew he had the orb. Oh shit. Okay. So I think I know what's going on. I know what's going on. I'm super smart. I think I know what's going on. Okay, so it took 5 episodes, now shit's about to go down. Especially with the Temple Knights being mobilized, Hinata on her way, King Edward starting a civil war, and so much more. Took me a minute to figure out what the hell was going on, but it all makes semi-sense now. But we'll talk about that soon. So with that was a pretty good episode. It was another talking episode, but it was pretty good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I was hoping to see a little bit more, a little bit of action, just a tiny bit. I mean, after these 5 episodes of a lot of talking, I'm kind of hoping that we're moving more into the action or even just more plot rather than just explaining dumping. But I am hoping for more. I do like this anime. I love these characters, so I can't wait to see what they do with it. Now, with that, if you like this reaction, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. It helps out the channel a lot, and I appreciate you guys joining for all these reactions and other videos. So with that, let's jump into the review part of this video where we review and break it all down. So with that being just another meeting episode, I'm hoping we're done with the sitting and talking stuff. Like I said, I do want to see a little bit of action. Like, I don't mind the meeting stuff, but for 5 episodes straight to start off the season just felt like a lot, and I was kind of hoping for a little bit more. However, it did introduce us to all the characters, what's going to be going on, the 10 saints, Hinata being the captain, then the 7 luminaries who seem to be manipulating things from behind the scenes. However, I do like how it sets up Hinata kind of doubting her actions, why she attacked Rimuru, and how she was set up, how the merchants had pushed her to it, and how she's still questioning them. Getting the other knights to look into it, figure out what's going on, because we have fallen youth getting mercenaries and civilians dragged into a new war that's coming, somewhat of a civil war with King Edward being a dickhead. And it's just really interesting to see their little misconceptions about what's going on, how Rimuru is the only one that has pacified Veldora and that he's not a threat with Rimuru there. At least Hinata knows that Rimuru seems to be true. He's from the other world, he was reincarnated as a slime, and he just wants to have peaceful relations. So at least she's seeing that for herself. And she's not stupid, so she kind of realizes something else is going on behind the scenes, especially when the Archbishop comes. Mainly because these 7 luminaries show up right as he does, knowing some stuff that they probably shouldn't. And we know from the last episode that when Diablo sent the Archbishop in, they lost contact with him, they don't know where he went. So I kind of have a theory that he was axed and killed right there, and that they reanimated his body and used him as a pawn to start another war. Because they don't like Veldora, they don't want him there, so they're sending Hinata after them with that Dragon Buster sword. Like, they are intentionally trying to take out Veldora here. I don't believe it was Diablo's plan to send the Archbishop there to tell him exactly what Rimuru did, because I don't think they were trying to show that Rimuru killing them all, because he's not trying to be this huge threat. He just did what he had to do to save his people. I think it's really interesting because when he showed the message as well, the 7 luminaries seemingly knew he had that orb when they probably shouldn't have known. And then when the message was shown, it was, it was saying to Hinata that Rimuru wanted to go on a one-on-one fight. However, there's something off about that orb where it seems it's been changed. Something in that message has been changed, because Rimuru clearly didn't say that, because he was not expecting Hinata to come there with the sword and 4 other knights. You can see that someone else is playing stuff behind the scenes. It could be Yuki and them again, or the 7 luminaries just don't want Veldora, so they're manipulating everything to make it so that Hinata and the knights will go after Rimuru and them and take them out. So it's actually really interesting to see how many more things are being manipulated. And because now it actually seems like we are done the talking stuff and we're finally going to go into this major fight, at least in some way, where I do kind of feel like Hinata is going to betray the rest of her nation to help Rimuru. And I don't think Luminous is going to be that bad either. I feel like at some point they might have a little bit of a tussle, but eventually come to the side of Rimuru, because they just want to live in peace as well. And Rimuru doesn't want to mess with anyone. And I know I was kind of questioning if it was Diablo's plan. Diablo was messing with stuff. It was definitely the 7 luminaries. Like, they seem sus. I don't trust them. And the way they were pushing Hinata out to go after Veldora definitely puts a big red flag on them. And I'm really excited to see what they do next, because after these 5 episodes, there was a lot of talking and I don't want any more talking. So I can't wait to see what they do next. I want to see how Rimuru reacts to Hinata going there, because I don't think she's going to start a fight. I think she's going to actually try to talk to him one-on-one, which was her plan originally. So I'm excited to see what comes. They did set up a bunch of stuff in these episodes, and Hinata's not stupid, so she knows someone's messing with them. Let me know what you think, and if you have any theories to go along with the stuff they showed in this episode, please no future spoilers. Thanks for watching this reaction and review, and I'll talk to you next week when we watch another episode of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime.